There's a kind of pain that only family can cause. The smiles are still there. The polite words don't disappear. But something in their eyes tells a truth you've been trying not to see. They're uncomfortable with the way Allah has blessed you. And the part that hurts the most, that jealousy you feel isn't really about you. It's about Allah's choice. Because when someone resents your blessings, they're not upset with your success. They're upset with the one who gave it. And Allah never allows you to remain close to a heart that reacts that way. So the real question becomes, when Allah distances a relative from your life, what is He protecting you from that you can't see yet? The first signs rarely come as a major betrayal or dramatic fallout. They appear quietly, in ways you brush off at first. A relative who once celebrated your wins suddenly goes silent. A compliment starts sounding like a comparison. A joke lands a little too sharply. They only reach out when they want information, never to make do for you. At gatherings, you notice the discomfort when your name is praised. They study your blessings more than they congratulate you. Your good news gets minimized. Your mistakes get magnified. Like life has turned into a competition. And you keep making excuses. Maybe they're tired. Maybe I'm misunderstood. Maybe I'm overthinking. But deep down, you know you're not. You're sensing something real, something Allah is gently revealing. Because there comes a moment when Allah lifts the veil and you finally see what you were avoiding. They don't want good for you, not because you're wrong, but because they can't handle what Allah gave you. And here's an uncomfortable truth. Jealousy within family is not rare. In Islam, it's not a small issue. It's a spiritual disease rooted in dissatisfaction with Allah's decree. Allah says in Surah An-Nisa 4:54, or do they envy people for what Allah has given them? That ayah isn't about strangers. It's about any heart that resents the blessings Allah places on someone else, even when that heart belongs to family. Allah doesn't shame you for feeling hurt. He shows you the signs early so you don't stay blind to a harm that could break you later. Because what people hide in their chests, Allah sees clearly. And Allah will not keep you close to a heart that quietly wishes your blessings would disappear. There comes a point when a certain relative no longer feels safe. Not because of something dramatic they said, but because every interaction feels heavy. You share good news, and they respond with comparison. You mention a blessing, and they remind you of someone who has more. You express gratitude, and they highlight a flaw. At first, you tell yourself, that's just their personality. But personalities don't tighten your chest before a phone call. They don't make you rehearse your words. They don't drain your energy after a 5-minute conversation. What drains you is knowing, deep inside, that they don't like it when Allah gives you something. Jealousy never stays hidden forever. It leaks into tone, into silence, into subtle reactions. A jealous relative makes you feel guilty for being blessed. They make your happiness feel excessive. They treat your growth like a threat instead of joy. And this is where Allah's protection quietly begins. The Prophet said that hearts are like soldiers. Those that recognize one another come together, and those that don't separate. Your heart often knows who is good for you long before your mind stops making excuses. When Allah wants to protect you from the harm inside someone's heart, He doesn't always send a clear sign you can point to. He simply makes the connection harder to sustain. Their presence drains you. Your soul feels uneasy around them. That discomfort isn't pettiness, it's protection. A silent message saying, this bond is harming you more than helping you. Not every separation is heartbreak. Some separations are mercy. Over time, it's no longer about one comment or one awkward moment. It's the pattern, the way their mood shifts whenever something good happens for you. The questions that make you feel small. The way they celebrate everyone else, except you. Allah doesn't expose hearts through a single incident. He exposes them through repetition. One moment of jealousy can be denied. A consistent pattern is Allah telling you to pay attention. The Prophet said a believer is not stung from the same hole twice. Allah allows behaviors to repeat, not to destroy family ties, but to open your eyes. Because what's hidden in the heart eventually slips through the tongue. And sometimes, Allah doesn't expose a jealous relative through words at all. Sometimes He removes them gently, through life itself. A new job, a move, marriage, shifting priorities. Without arguments or closure, you simply no longer occupy the same space in each other's lives. At first, it feels strange. You wonder if you're being cold. You feel guilty. But over time, you notice something. The distance feels peaceful. Your heart feels lighter. Your energy is no longer drained. Allah didn't allow that distance to punish you. He rearranged your life to protect you. Some people don't leave through conflict. They leave through changes Allah wrote long before they could hurt you. Quiet removals for quiet harms. Because Allah protects you from unseen harm before visible harm. Allah says in Surah An-Nur that He knows and you do not know. This distance is part of that knowledge. A protection disguised as change. A mercy hidden inside transition. Eventually, the distance stops coming from them and starts coming from you. Not out of anger or ego, but clarity. You stop forcing effort. You stop explaining yourself. You stop shrinking your joy. You stop carrying guilt. This isn't coldness. It's strength Allah places in your heart. The strength to be respectful without chasing, kind without compromising yourself. Allah replaces confusion with clarity, guilt with peace, attachment with self-respect. And slowly, you stop running after those who never wanted you to rise and start honoring the space Allah is making for you. When you look back, you realize this journey wasn't only about them. It was about who you became in the distance. But protection doesn't mean superiority. Distance doesn't mean arrogance. Blessings don't make you better. Arrogance is just as dangerous as jealousy. Allah removes people to protect your dignity, not to inflate your ego. You walk this path with humility, asking Allah to purify every heart, including your own. Because in the end, this wasn't about proving who was right or wrong. It was about learning how to choose peace, guard your heart, and trust Allah when people fail you. If this reached your heart when you needed it, whisper quietly, Ya Allah, protect my heart from jealousy and arrogance. Someone else might say amin. And until then, honor the peace Allah places in your life. And don't let anyone, including yourself, corrupt the heart He is healing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.